Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'm so happy to be here with you again. My name is Jen Ochnen, and I am a former run on Duncan gal turned certified integrative health practitioner, AKA holistic health coach. And I am here bringing you 30 days of wellness live. So, if you are new to this, I have been doing this. Gosh, today is episode 21 or 22. No, 21, I think. And I committed to do 30 days of lives LinkedIn. And the reason for this is because there was just so much chatter about AI, right? It's everywhere. You can't scroll Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever without seeing a post or an ad or an app or something about AI. And so it's like, okay, AI generated photos, AI generated content, AI bots commenting on your stuff, sending you messages. I was like, where are the people? Where are the people? So I wanted to come live so you could see me raw and uncut, unfiltered. Here I am, and just talk and just share some great information about things that you can do to improve your overall wellness. If you have been to my profile at all, either on my YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn pages, you know that I create results for women 40 plus who are trying to be more healthy, which does include either losing weight, balancing hormones, managing the brain fog and the craziness of the pauses, right? The peri or the meno, and just really helping people feel healthy, sexy, strong, and fabulous. Right? What's wrong with that? Hey, Kathleen. So, my girl Kathleen is here. She's been with me through this whole journey, and I so appreciate her. So, if you are joining either for the first time or the 20th time, I would love it if you could tell me where you are joining from. And what I mean by where is, are you watching me from LinkedIn, from YouTube, or Facebook? So, my Facebook friends, this is my first day that I'm streaming to you. So, I hope you enjoy this. And if you want to see any of the previous episodes, they're all on either my YouTube channel or my LinkedIn profile. So, Kathleen, where are you watching from today, girl? You're on LinkedIn, right? And today I'm changing my topic because I had a dialogue yesterday from one of my LinkedIn first degree connections. Thank you, LinkedIn. Yes. And there was a great conversation about how do you know if you are in a calorie deficit? And we were talking about this stemmed from my live yesterday because I was talking about fall. I was talking about how much I love fall. Hey, Doug, thanks for joining. I was talking about how much I love fall. First of all, my birthday is in October. Seems like everybody in my family, we're all October babies. My sister she's in September. My mom, my dad, they're in October. Lots of cousins. Why is that? Well, we're all from Maine. And so if you go back 9 or 10 months, it's cold then. So there's a lot of indoor activity, I guess. So a lot of fall babies in my family. But the energy is just so different, right? Summer, it's hot, hopefully where you are. It wasn't too rainy. I know it was kind of rainy in Maine. Everybody's traveling. You're having fun. It's a little bit looser. Kids are home, right? There's a lot of things going on, people popping in and out. When you get that switch to fall, like the kids have been back in school here in the South for, 2-3 weeks now. Definitely everybody should be back at this point. We're after Labor Day, but you just get that little bit of different, that little bit of crispness in the air, right? Fall sports are going on. It's a different energy. It's a different vibe. It's such a great time for a new beginning. So as I was talking to somebody yesterday afternoon who had caught my noontime episode, they're like, hey, how do I know? And actually, because it was two people, it was a brand new person and an existing. So great. This is generating conversation. So how do I know if I'm in a calorie deficit? And I said, wow, that's an excellent question. I think we should talk about that today. So if you resonate with any of these scenarios, I want you to give me some fire signs, give me something in the chat, give me something in the comments. Okay, so you should be watching this today if, number one, you are brand new to weight loss and you have no idea where to start and you want to do it a little strategically, right? Number two, maybe you've been trying to lose weight and you've been making some healthy changes. And at first, you were getting good results, right? Newbies, beginners, don't be intimidated to lose weight, because especially if you, and you know if your food's been off and you haven't been moving, right? Just by changing a few things, you can start having some great results, right? And it is phenomenal. In fact, the rest of us maybe who have been trying to lose weight for a long time, we're happy for you. We're happy for you, but we're a little bit jealous, right? At maybe how easy those first 10 pounds can come, but maybe you're stuck, right? So if that's you, whether you're watching this live or if you're watching it in the replay, please put in #replay. Maybe that's you. If so, you should be watching this. Maybe it's because you really just are, what do I want to say? Anytime somebody says anything about tracking calories or watching calories or writing down food, you're like, heck no, I am not doing that. I am not doing that. I'm not doing that. If you're that person too, I want to see that fire sign. And you really should be watching this. Okay. You really should be. Because think about what makes you successful, right? With any goal that you set out to do, what makes you successful, right? Number one, you need to have a goal. But number two, boom, you need to understand where you're at. When I was at GE, I used to call it rolling around in the data, right? We'd have a new initiative, a new project going on, or a new team, and I'd come in and I'd meet everybody and I'd say, okay, show me the data. What are the metrics? What are the trends? What are we seeing? Because if you don't know where you are, it's really hard to get to where you want to be. This is common sense, right? Does anybody agree with this? Is anybody resonating with this? I mean, seriously, it is common sense. I'm checking the comments here. So if it does resonate, please give me a thumbs up. If you are successful at work, it's because you have a goal. You have a strategy on how to get there, but you know where you are right now. And that's exactly what the question is about. How do I know if I'm in a calorie deficit or not? Right? And let me take a step back just for a second. So if you have been following me at all, you know, since I'm all about not only wanting people to lose weight, but I want people to be healthy. I want their hormones to be healthy. I want their metabolism to be working well, right? It's really, really important that you understand, number one, this is all about being healthy, is all about the food that you're eating, the sleep that you're getting, the movement that you're doing, the stress that you're managing, right? All of those things contribute to your overall health, making a healthy metabolism, making healthy hormones that are all working together in harmony, right? Because our hormones in our body, they're like this amazing symphony orchestra, right? And everybody's in tune, everybody's following the conductor. It's a beautiful piece of music. But if that horn section is off, oh my gosh, right? It's a crazy mess. Nobody wants to listen to that. Your hormones are the same way, right? So most of what I do with my clients is making sure that they really have those foundations down. So whether you're new to this or whether you're stuck, you absolutely have to be looking at those other things. But today we're very, very specifically just going to talk about one subset of this, which is calories. Now, what are calories? Calories are just a measure of energy, right? Anything that you eat bringing in is energy, and it's measured by calories. And calories are broken down really into three main components. So you've got your macronutrients, which are what? Kathleen, tell me, what are my macros? You know, girl. Anybody on there want to tell me? I got to get a drink. So your macronutrients are your proteins, fats, and carbs, right? And each macronutrient has a certain calorie value. Simple, right? Now, to lose weight, let's assume everything else is equal, right? You're eating good, you're sleeping good, you're getting good movement, you're taking care of your stress. Okay, let's assume all that stuff is equal. If that stuff is going well, then it's simple math. It's science, right? And for those of us who hate math and science, I'm sorry, but this is the truth. To be in a calorie deficit, you have to burn more calories than you take in. Boom. It's simple. You have to. That's how you lose weight, right? Because once you reduce those amount of carbs and your body is, using that energy, what's it going to do? It's going to turn to stored fat for fuel. And you do that and you're losing that fat, right? What's going to happen? You're going to be losing the weight, right? Forgot fats and carbs. Haha. Kathleen, you cracked me up. Okay. So you have to be in a calorie deficit. Now, the movement that you do, like I just finished working out earlier. So I got up and I did Pilates. I've been incorporating Pilates into my routine. I absolutely love it. My instructor, Joni, she's amazing. She's about this tall, but she was a contemporary dancer in New York City, and she is so good though. So fun. Did that and did some Peloton because after Pilates, I always feel all warmed up and loose and I want to move. So it was a great workout. Now those calories that I burned, those are great, but they're actually not a huge percentage of the overall calorie burn in the day because your metabolic rate, your BMR, your calorie burn is composed of a series of buckets, right? So you've got the calories that you burn just because you're living, breathing. Deep cleansing breaths, don't forget. Relax. So you've got the calories that you burn from living. You've got the calories that you burn from just kind of daily movement, fidgeting, right? You've got this going on. And you've got your calories from your workouts. I know I'm forgetting a bucket here. Sorry, a little bit of brain fog. So there's one over. But basically, your overall calorie expenditure during the day is composed of multiple things, meaning the exercise that you do is just one component of them and not really even the biggest one. But all of those things together help get you in a calorie deficit. That is what you're burning. You also then what? You limit what you're taking in. That's your calorie tracking, the food that you're eating, right? So how do you know if you're in a calorie deficit? Let's just do this super easy. And this is actually my clients who work with me in Fatigue to Fabulous. Some of them, I have them doing this in the beginning, and it's actually super, super helpful. And in fact, probably going forward, I'm going to have everybody do it. But what you do is you just download the free version of MyFitnessPal, right? And I always use MyFitnessPal because I'm on it too, and I can be friends and I can see what you're putting in there. And yeah, there's a bunch of others for sure, but that's my favorite. It has the biggest database of food, etc. So download the free version though. You don't need to pay anything. And then here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down in MyFitnessPal what you eat for about 2 to 5 days. That's it. That's all I'm asking at first. And one of those days should definitely be a weekend day. Okay. And I don't want you to change anything about how you're eating. Be honest with yourself because this is how we're going to see. Just write down everything. Then you're going to have some sort of number and it better not be lower than 1,200. If, I'm not about calorie deprivation. This is different. This is about data. This is about understanding your baseline, where you're at, just like at work. Just like you're successful at work, and you create a roadmap and a plan, this is it. We're creating your simple roadmap and plan to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. So download the free version of MyFitnessPal, write down everything that you eat for 2 to 5 days, one day being a weekend. And when I say everything, I mean everything. I'm talking about the BLTs as well. Does everybody know what I talk about BLTs? No, I don't eat bacon or pork, but BLTs mean your bites, licks, and tastes. Let me give a new example. Moms, your bites, licks, and tastes. Are you making lunch for your son or daughter, right? Little Lucy, and she doesn't eat that last quarter of her sandwich. And so you just pick up the plate and you put it in your mouth and you don't even think about it. Boom. You're probably not recording that, right? You're putting your almond butter into your smoothie, right? And you take out an extra scoop and lick the spoon. It's a lot of calories in almond butter, right? At least 50, maybe, depending on how big your spoonful was. Boom, that's another 50 calories. And just a little taste while you're cooking, right? You're tasting something. Ooh, that tastes pretty good. Let me just check it again, right? Bites, licks, and tastes, right? Bites, licks, and tastes. Not if you're Jewish, Kathleen, sorry. So, anywho, you got to track everything. Then once you do that, look at what you're eating. Take a look. It might be kind of painful. You might be kind of proud of yourself. Depends on where you are at your journey. But it's your journey, okay? Don't be comparing yourself to somebody else. It's your journey. So then here's what I want you to do. For the next 5 days, I want you to track what you do, but just reduce your calorie target by 200 to 500 calories from what your baseline was. Boom. With any additional movement that you're having, this should put you in a calorie deficit. That's your starting point, right? Simple. Now, the question then is, well, how do I make sure that I maintain a healthy calorie deficit? Well, that gets a little bit more, I don't want to say complicated, but a little bit more involved, right? Because then, again, like for example, I'll work with my clients and we'll talk about their workouts, right? How much are they working out? What are they doing, right? What time of day are they doing it, right? Talking about their sleep, talking about the quality of those calories, right? Because calories are the baseline. I've heard somebody else say calories are king, right? So calories are the baseline, but then what is making up those calories? If you're just starting out, there might be some great tweaks that we can make in there to make things healthier. And even if you are eating healthy, right, you could be eating more than you think, right? Especially, I mean, a lot of healthy foods are very, very calorie dense. They're still fantastic, like nuts. Nuts are amazing, great source of fiber, healthy fats. They're very estrogen supportive, right? Super healthy for your hormones. But you eat like a cup of nuts with a meal, you could be adding an additional 250 to 300 calories, right? That's a lot. Or just sitting down with a thing of the, what's that brand? Of the peanuts, whatever. I can't, you guys know who I'm talking about. Mr. Peanut, right? It's nuts. Sitting down in front of the TV and just, no, don't do that. Take about 12. Yes, I know. About 12. Pair it with something else, right? Pair it with a half a cup of blueberries or something. Put it all together in a little bowl. Munch on that, right? So healthy foods that are very calorie dense are things that people get surprised about, well, I'm eating so healthy. Why am I not losing weight? Well, that could be one reason. Avocado, another good one, right? Eggs. If you're having, like, for example, planters. Thank you, Kathleen. So if you're having avocado toast and you've got 2 eggs on it, eggs have higher fat. 2 eggs is about 140 calories, right? Maybe 14 grams protein, but they're heavier in fat. You add that to avocado and you've got a higher, more dense fat. Still good fat, right? But more calorie dense. So staying in that calorie deficit means that, again, you should continue to track your food. Why? What's measured is managed. True statement, right? If I go in, right, I have a new team at work, I roll around in the data, I see what the trends are, I'm looking at how they're doing against their goal. Am I just going to look at it one time? No, I'm going to keep looking at it. And depending upon the metric, right, it could be weekly, it could be monthly, and there's definitely going to be a quarterly review involved. It's the same thing if you're starting a journey to be more healthy and you want that to include a weight loss component. This doesn't mean that you do it forever. No. But it's going to help guide you as we go through it. Because what happens, right, as you keep going on your journey? You're going to hit a plateau. That is inevitable. Why? Because your body is going to reach a certain level of fitness, right? Maybe you have been lifting and you're going to be putting on more muscle, right? And if you keep putting on more muscle, what are you? You turn into a much more efficient metabolism, right? And you turn into a blood sugar management machine, which is amazing for your health, right? But you have to make those tweaks. So that's what I do with my clients. When I'm sitting down with them each week and we're having our one-on-one, we're looking at their numbers. I'm looking at what they're eating. I'm looking at their eating, and I'm also looking for the absence of things, right? Are they getting enough fiber, right? Are they getting enough protein? Are they getting enough healthy carbs? I'm not anti-carb in any way, shape, or form. And if you are in the perimenopause to menopause years, you should not be avoiding carbs. Okay, some of the worst advice anybody can give you is to avoid carbs. Right? Carbs, for number one, they help you manage stress. Think about that. Makes sense, right? What do you stress eat? You want to go for a comfort food. great. But if you're using the right type of carbs, healthy carbs, that's going to help you avoid things like out of control cravings, right? As well as having enough protein and fiber. So that's the type of things that I'm helping my clients with as we go through their journey, right? So if you are just joining us, we are about 20 minutes in, and I think I'm probably going to sign off. But this whole episode was about really, number one, understanding that we should all be striving for better health, better metabolic health, healthy hormones, to feel well, okay? Because your health is really in your control. It's in your hands. Okay. I'm not anti-conventional medicine in any sense of the word. Okay. I always tell people, like I get hit by a car, I break a leg, you best be taking me to the emergency room. Right. But for chronic issues, chronically stressed, weight gain, hormone imbalances, not sleeping well, those things, a lot of those things can be handled with the absence of a prescription. And even if you do go get a prescription, which is absolutely your right, it's your body, you should still be addressing it to find the root cause. Because what do prescriptions do? What was their number one do? Manage symptoms. Symptoms are an indication that something is wrong. What is that root cause issue, right? What's going on? And that's what I do as an integrative health practitioner. I'm looking at the whole person, right? I'm helping you restore nutrient deficiencies in your body. I'm helping you reduce toxicities in your body and helping you find root cause imbalances and heal them through food, sleep, stress reduction, movement, detoxing, right? All to make sure that you are working to feel your best. Your body wants to be healthy. You have to support it. You have to support it. It's as simple as that. And at the end of the day, yes, understanding your calories, where you're at, where you're going, it's another data point to help you on your journey. Again, it doesn't mean you're going to do it forever, but it's a learning tool. And it's a measurement tool that can give great results. So all these people, oh my gosh, I'm never going to track my calories. You know why? You know why you didn't like it? Because you were either doing it wrong or not doing it strategically. And you're not doing it wrong. It's not your fault you're doing it wrong, but maybe you were picking the wrong foods, measuring things wrong, doing it erratically. Maybe you were measuring your calories after you eat instead of before you ate, right? Not smart. Pro tip, get into MyFitnessPal and put in your food before you eat it. That way, if it's not to plan, you can make your adjustments, okay? So again, these are all things that I do with my clients within Fatigue to Fabulous. Fall enrollment is open right now. Spots are limited due to the high touch nature of the program. It is one-on-one concierge style. I am here for you. I'm supporting you, but I give you the plan. I give you the support. I give you the accountability that you need so that you can feel healthy, sexy, strong, confident, and fabulous, because we should all wake up every day feeling good, feeling strong, feeling fab. Right? So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. If you have questions, please put them in the comments. I will check. If you found value in this, please share this. If you're on LinkedIn, hit that repost with comments and tell people why they should listen to this, right? Why they should reach out. I have, let's see, tomorrow will be episode 22. So I think my last episode of this 30-day series will be on the 25th of September. I'm only doing these on weekdays. And after that, it'll probably be like a twice a week type of thing. So if you found value in this, please put in the comments. Kathleen, I'd love to know what your biggest takeaway is on this. Othmain, hello, mama. Well, hello to you. I'm not a mama, but thanks. I'm a stepmama and proud of it. But again, y'all have a great day and I appreciate you watching. See you tomorrow, same time. 12 p.m. EST live here on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook. Take care, everybody.